Hi there, I'm Helena Marie, a spiritual consultant and tarot reader based in Auckland, New Zealand. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am new to YouTube. I'm just trying to get the work that we do out there to a wider audience. So if you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this is the start of a series of commentary that I'm going to do about 10 common human fears for spiritual solution. I'm just looking at my notes as I talk about this. For spiritual solution. So these are 10 real life reasons why a lot of our clients come and see us at our healing space for us to help them with spiritual guidance and some of our products that we make. Okay, so, and I have actually come up with these topics based on my clients, which obviously makes sense. So I'm looking at evidence-based, real life stuff that actually happens in consultations. So not mentioning any names, obviously confidential, just broadly relating these common themes or these common problems. Okay, so number one is lack of love. Now, lack of love, so that gets bandied around the world by lots of, spiritual gurus and even psychologists and people, in the wellness industry. But lack of love is actually a very real human fear or human problem that we all encounter at some point in our lives. So lack of love is one of the reasons why our customers come and see us. So if they're in a tarot consultation, this card here comes up often if there's a lack or deficiency of anything. Five of Pentacles. So as you can see, it looks pretty gloomy. It's snowing. There are two people kind of shut out. They're out having to endure the elements or endure adversity. One of them looks like they're crippled or disabled, and the other one is also looking a little bit worse for wear. So that card, it's deliberately gloomy, illustrated that way in the tarot. It's supposed to depict deficiency, lack, feeling isolated, feeling shut out. But that is a very common card that comes up in a tarot consultation. That relates to a lack of something, particularly lack of love. It can be lack of other things, but usually it's around emotional things. So really, the solution is to do this, the Ace of Cups. So to focus on filling up your cup that's been divinely given to you by God. So there's the hand of God there underneath that cup. It's holding it nice and steady for you. And there's the dove, which obviously indicates peace, harmony, love. The love dove. And so the message in this card is about start reconnecting with yourself, start filling up your own cup, start looking after yourself, looking at what are your own emotional needs, what might you do at home to create opportunities for self-love, so that you can give yourself a pat on the back. So some of those things might look like just sitting quietly for 10 minutes, finding a quiet space and being in silence, either listening to some nice music or burning a candle or burning some essential oils. So that is a spiritual wellness ritual that you can do at home to start to meditate on, reflect on some of those deeper emotions, some of the things that are lying underneath the surface, closer to the heart, closer to your soul, feelings of inadequacy, feelings of unworthiness, maybe feelings of shame, maybe feelings of guilt. They could be sadness, it could be anger. But what's really important is that you take time out to think about what's really going on emotionally inside you, because this cup here is about emotions, Ace of Cups. And then obviously acknowledge what's happening, identify it, even if it's just a couple of things, and write it down. So journaling is another technique that is very useful in spiritual practice in terms of being able to confront and acknowledge and identify and recognize what are some of the things that are happening underneath the surface that could cause you to be in this energy, Five of Pentacles, lack of love, or feeling like I'm not enough, there's not enough, I'm not good enough, there's not enough resources, there's not enough to go around. Okay, so that is the starting point, and it can be confronting. It's about honoring your own truth, speaking your truth to yourself, acting with integrity. It's actually about being respectful, towards yourself first and foremost. By doing that, by allowing yourself to work through these things. And slowly and surely over time, you will come up with your own solutions about what you need to do to remedy some of these problems. We all have the power to heal ourselves. We are all powerful healers. And actually we're the only ones who can do it. We can seek advice from people like myself and other practitioners and medical people, but ultimately whether we heal or not actually rests within ourselves. So we make the decision whether we're going to stay broken or whether we're going to take small steps towards healing. So I hope you found that useful. That is one of the main reasons why people come to us. Lack of love. And there is no roadmap, there is no silver bullet, there is no strategy or plan to get yourself out of that. It's whatever works for you, but the first part of the process is to sit within your own truth and ask yourself these questions. What do you feel, what do you think is at the root cause of this lack, or perhaps lack of love? Okay, so that's just a very short snapshot of some of the things that we deal with. I hope you found that useful. Please feel free to comment, share, like, subscribe, let me know what you think about it. Do communicate with me. I'm very open and I do respond to comments when people post them. So that's just the first subject in this series of 10 common human fears for spiritual solution with me, Helena Tarot, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.